Hey YouTube, it is Rally Success One, and today we're gonna be playing some Killzone 3. If you haven't noticed, most of my videos don't have sound, but I finally got the sound working. If you see my videos, you know that I don't really talk about the commentary, the gameplay, but I more commentate about what has happened recently or something. And I promised in my last video I would tell the fire drill story. So, let's get to it. So it all starts out in social studies class. And we're learning about the Civil War and stuff. So we're just sitting around, listening to my teacher talk. And I'm drawing a maze in my in this notebook that my mom gave me. So I'm just drawing a maze lazily. I don't know about in your guys' schools, or if you even go to school. But in my school, the fire drill, the fire alarm is this really annoying voice that goes "Attention, attention. There has been an emergency reported in the building. Please report to the nearest exit." So when you hear that, you're supposed to go to the nearest exit and stuff, and to leave the building. So last year, we went down this stairwell. If we were in the social studies or math room. The same stairwell is in my hallway that where our classrooms are, and I was in the social studies room. So I remembered from last year that we go down that stairwell. So I was with a couple other friends, and my teacher was like, "Okay, guys, go ahead. I'll meet up with you. You guys know where to go." Honestly, I didn't know where to go. We haven't had it because during the winter, they don't do fire drills, and we didn't do one last month, and we just haven't done one in forever. So I'm like, okay, we're going down the stairwell. So there's a girl, her name was Abby. She was leading our group, sort of. So it was, I'd say, about 6 kids. It was me, this kid Jacob, Zoe, Abby, this kid Jordan, this kid Kevin, and I think that was it. Oh yeah, and my friend Sophia. So it was just us going down the stairwell. We saw a bunch of kids around us. There were a lot of kids. So we didn't really pay attention to who the kids were. We were just are we going? They're keep going, keep moving. The teachers were screaming keep moving, don't stop, don't turn around. So we kept on going out, and we made it outside, and we regroup, and we're okay, let's wait for the rest of the class and Mr. Broderick to come out. So we wait about, I'd say, 2-3 minutes, and nobody else is coming out from the 7th grade, and we're oh no. I'm I think we went the wrong way. And we're okay, we'll find our vice principal, and we'll tell him what our situation is, and maybe he can help us. So we went up to our vice principal, Mr. Sheehan, and he's okay, what I'll do is I'll contact your teacher on the other field, because we went to the wrong fields. There's a left field and a right field, and we went to the right field, not the left field, and we're supposed to be on the left field. So we get inside, we're really nervous because we know we're in some sort of trouble because we went the wrong way, but we're it was an accident. We did the right thing. We found Mr. Sheehan. How much trouble can we get in? So we get back in the hallway, and our English teacher, Miss Squillace, she is angry. She's really angry. She's like, Fusco, get into the classroom. So I sit down. I'm waiting there for like 5 minutes. I'm wondering, like, has she forgot about me? I, like, didn't know what to do. So I was sitting there, and a substitute teacher walks in. I know her. Like, she substitutes in my school a lot. And she's like, hi, Andrew. I'm like, hi. And she walks out, and Miss Clutch is like, don't talk to him. So she pulls us out. She's like, I can't believe how disrespectful you guys are, thinking you're too cool to follow the correct fire exit. I'm like, what? So she's screaming at us. She has us line up against our lockers. And then we just, like, she starts telling us, let's go. So I thought I was supposed to go to my 5th period class, because the period just ended. So I'm like, well, where are we going? She's like, to the principal, obviously. So I'm like, okay, chill. So we're walking down the hallway. I'm trying to keep I didn't say chill because that would be disrespectful and stuff, but I kept my face straight. Like, I didn't start crying because that would have been bad. But I wasn't, like, smiling the whole way down. I just kept my face straight, and I kept looking forward. I didn't look back, and I heard someone, like, sniffling, and I heard Miss Squillace say to them, "Oh, shut up! You weren't crying when you walked outside, were you?" And, like, what is this lady talking about? You are crazy. So we get to the principal's office. The principal's a really nice guy. And we all go into the conference room. So then Miss Squillace tells her side of the story, which is that we were being insubordinate to her, and we were not paying attention, and we were purposely going down the wrong way because we thought it was funny. And I thought, just because my friends, it was a group of friends and we, like, all know each other, doesn't mean, sorry. It doesn't mean that we plan to do this. She's like, you wrote this down in your notes. I know you planned this. I'm like, okay. This lady is crazy. So we're telling our side of the story, like, oh, it was by accident. We weren't really paying attention. And she was, like, shaking her head no. Like, no, that's not what happened. I'm like, Miss Claudia, how do you even know what happened? Like, you weren't there, really. You weren't even the teacher. So Mr. Broderick, our social studies teacher, walks in. He's just sitting in the corner sipping his coffee. So then Mr. Salem finally goes, Mr. Salem is our principal, he says, okay, I think you guys just made a mistake. Just please try not to do that again. I understand where you were put. It was a scary situation. I understand how the other teachers said, get away. So, he's like, when I first heard this story, I thought you were going to be in a lunch attention, but I guess not, because it was a mistake. So then the rest of the day, since Miss Squillace really wanted us to get in trouble, it seemed like, she was nasty to us the rest of the day. Like, by my locker, I had my hands full, and I closed it with my foot. She's like, you have hands, you know. But she can't punish us anymore for that, because Mr. Salem kind of decided the final verdict. So, if she tried to punish us for that, it wouldn't be necessary. It wouldn't be like a proper punishment. Thank you for watching, everybody. This is Rally 6001/The Flaming Torch. I'd like a comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks. Goodbye.